other vitamins. So with that being said, let's go through some of this ingredients.
Chef, I see a beautiful, beautiful ingredient. Hi, this is Chef Devinder. So I just want to make sure that everybody knows. Chef, I see tons of toppings, beautiful fresh fruit right here. Then you have tons of berries and other things. Walk us through, are you doing only one or couple of versions of the acai bowl today?
So today we're going to do two examples of acai. One is going to be one that you can purchase, and the other one is going to be something that you can make at home with the ingredients that you have. What's great about this recipe is that you can do it with any berry. It does not have to be, it doesn't have to be blueberries. It doesn't have to be acai. It could be anything that you value or that you enjoy most in any berry component. And that will help as that base. But what's great about this is the layers of complexity from all the condiments that you put on. That's truly where you get your major flavors from. So the berries are great and it's very healthy, but the components that are added on is what makes this dish so wonderful.
Beautiful. So with no further ado, Chef, do you want to just start with the kick us off with the traditional acai bowl and then show us how is that done? And then we can go into your version of acai.
Wonderful. So what we'll do is I'm going to show you what the acai looks like. So this is what, if you would purchase it at a store, this is the acai, right? We're going to go ahead and take a scoop of this. Oh man, it smells so wonderful. I wish we had a camera that could smell. I hope that's coming soon. Okay, so this is our basic purchased acai. And then what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and put some components here. Ooh, we got to have some bananas, very high in potassium. Then we're going to have some berries, some strawberries. You can't go wrong with all these fresh berries. What's great about these, and you'll never know unless I told you, but these berries came from our learning farm.
Wow.
So all of these components are something that we make here in Harvest Hall, and we get the flavors and the nutritional values from everything that we grow right here in our own.
Wow. So look like, Chef, tell me about the coconut. Did you guys roast this one, or how's that coming in play?
Yes, so we definitely will go ahead and roast it slightly. And when roasting it, it brings out a more complex flavor for coconut.
What are you drizzling that one now, Chef?
This is our secret. This is actually wow butter, which is not peanuts at all. So this is more healthier and it has such a flavorful profile that it really brings all our ingredients together.
Wow. So that can you use a peanut butter or any other nut butter instead of a wow butter, Chef?
You can use whatever you have at home. All I did was add just a little bit of coconut milk or anything in liquid that will just smooth it out so it's more pourable.
Beautiful. Now you are going to show us your version of an acai bowl that's homemade and not purchased from a store rather.
Absolutely. So let's go ahead, and before we start, we always want to make sure that safety's first, right? So making sure our mixer blender has all of the controls all the way down to 0 and it's off before we put anything in there. So we're going to add a little bit of orange juice, not too much, just enough to get the berries moving. And then we're going to add a little bit of yogurt. Now you can use whatever yogurt you have, whether it's Greek or whether it's Danon's, whatever it may be. All right. We're going to actually turn this on just to get the yogurt and the orange juice mixed slowly. We're going to turn it on a low speed, and then we're going to gradually move it up. Now we're going to add the berries.
And you say it could be any fruit other than just blueberries, anything. So the technique you are showing, Chef, is to make a sorbet kind of thing?
Absolutely. So what's great about this is you can use whatever berry that you choose, but the profile will always be the same, right? We're just making it. We're gonna add just a little bit more berry. We really want to get that nutritional value, the big bold flavors.
So chef, if I'm a lactose intolerant, I can use any regular nut milk or any seed milk instead of a yogurt.
That's absolutely correct. You do not have to use yogurt. You can use oat milk or substitute.
Perfect. And this one is your version of a acai bowl.
Yes.
May I have you, chef, do it here instead? Perfect. Thank you, chef.
This thing is a little stuck here. Let me get this back. Thank you, chef. All right.
Color-wise, they both look exactly the same. How is the taste going to differ, chef?
I don't think that there's any true difference. What does matter is all of our components that we're putting on. So we're going to go ahead and just line up our berries, whatever ones you choose, some bananas, some blueberries. And again, don't forget, having your own berries and picking them from our learning farm makes a great difference.
Chef, if I want to make my sorbet a little bit more smooth, is that okay? Or should I just go for another couple of bullets?
That's a wonderful question. You know, what's great about this is your own. Make it how you want. So if you don't want the pizza seeds, you don't want it,
Coconut.
you don't want yeah, some coconuts, or you don't want some dark chocolate, which I don't know many people who would say no to that, but there are some. It's your choice. Make it how you want, enjoy what you're making, and understand that it's a healthy indulgence.
And it's unapologetically delicious.
Absolutely.
Chef, tell me about this local honey that you're using. It's coming local from Paso Robles?
Yes, so the honey, I mean, you can get any honey, but we like to utilize our resources within the Central Valley area. So coming from Paso Robles, it really gives a natural pungent flavor that goes well with acai.
Wow. Chef, so if I'm looking at both of these bowls side by side, there is actually no difference. So now you have a one that's a homemade acai bowl where you don't have to go buy expensive acai or look for the ingredients within the acai. You control all the ingredients, you control all the components, you control all the toppings, and yet they both look exactly the same. And now there's going to be a major test. We're going to have Mr. DeFlitch actually taste both of them and tell us the difference as to how he likes it. Also, for all of the scholars out there, we are serving acai bowl out there in a harvest hall today for you to sample. And this is a homemade. This is one that Chef Joseph just did, and that other one is a store-bought.
Yeah, the
acai.
pistachios and the chocolate in that are really good.
Yeah,
Give that nice texture.
nice little texture.
Yeah. I just want a little bit colder.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of everything. Nice. Very similar, but still different, right?
Yeah.
I love it. That's delicious.
Perfect. Well, with that, this is our first kickoff of this series. I am Chef Devinder live here at Teaching Kitchen, and we are going to do this one more often. Actually, Mr. DeFlitch and I, we were talking that we will do at least 5 to 6 where Chef Joseph is going to be walking around all over the campus doing these fun things and fun pop-up workshop moving forward. With that, have a great weekend, everyone. Thank you.